Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a very pleasant night to you, my precious pack, and welcome back once more to World of Tanks. That's right, I got my hands all over one of the Object 780s, and it's time to chew on it like the greatest toy in the world, because this thing is entirely RNG dependent. As in, it's RNG dependent on whether they're going to damage you or not. You have a giant weak point that is basically the entirety of the lower plate, and anything you're going to encounter is going to penetrate it. Aside from that, this thing feels and plays very much so in my eyes like an AMX M454. It hits extremely hard, has an okay reload for the very large gun, has pretty good penetration. Well, actually, I love this more because it seems like the weapons handling is better. The firepower is better, just because of the penetration, 267. Yeah, I love this thing. I love it to bits. And as my first Russian Tier 10 tank, period, on my PC account, I'm loving it even more. What I'm not loving is the fact that I spent everything on my account to get my hands on this thing. And had I realized I had more bonds than I actually spent, I would have had it within the first 20 minutes of it going live. I would have been top 1,000 people most likely. But instead, I wound up making a mistake and think I need to grind out 3 million credits, which is going to take me about 3 hours. About 30 minutes into it, I realized I had 2,000 bonds and finished it off that way. So yeah, I got the designation of 3,124. Not bad, especially when it comes to numbers. It would have been more hilarious if I had gotten 3, 4, 5, 6. For the obvious reason of everything adding up. Just being one above the last. And we're about 2 minutes in and I have done absolutely nothing, and never mind. Just fired the gun at a bush because the bush saw me. The bush has a tank behind it. I don't like it when they sit there. And now comes the nice reload, and here's the thing I don't like about this. The fact that we're watching a recording rather than actual live gameplay means that we don't have the reload time displayed, and I've gone through my settings multiple times. I don't know why it's not displayed, because I mean, I don't think it ever has been, aside from just the reticle. Oh. We can get spotted again. Pre-fired before being spotted. But 11.6 seconds reload, and I'm just gonna be dead honest. I put bond equipment on it. I literally looked down at my tier 8s, the premium specifically, grabbed the best bond equipment off of a certain 122 TM and just ripped it right off because I wanted it. I put it on this tank. And once I have a demounting kit, I'm going to literally... Look at that. Now, the M4 with its 130mm hits a bit harder than this does, but for some reason, in the majority of situations I've seen this thing, in both being hit by it and hitting other people with it, it just high rolls for some reason. It just loves to, and I don't know why, and I love the fact that it high rolls. The other thing I love about this tank, while I'm just rambling on, how it looks. Specifically the 3D style. Removing the designation, the little digital display on the back to show which one it is, the style actually isn't half bad in my eyes. I actually like it quite a bit. Let's see if this person actually makes a mistake and makes a poor play. Oh, and over the next couple days you're going to see 4 more matches of this, and all I have to say is I apologize for taking so long to get these matches out, because I had 4 of them within the first 2 days of having it, and I've had it since the 16th. So yeah, I have basically taken my sweet time getting these videos out, but these are very, very specifically nitpicked, and I still haven't even played 100 matches in it, and I love it to bits. That's the best way to look at it. I just love it to bits. And as with just about everything else, as people can probably tell from the loadout at the bottom, yeah, I'm using modified configuration. I learned that it's a very, very needed thing due to RNG just not liking me at all. My first 10 matches basically went like this in a very short description. You don't like your ammo rack? Well, that's fine. We'll take it right out of your tank. Oh, you don't like your engine? We'll light it on fire with every single hit. Oh, we heard that you like having a turret. Oh, well, now it's broken. Yeah, that is the very short version. Oh, you're going to love this. On the move, and just a beautiful shot. And again, another high roll, even higher than the last one. And we got a low roll on their E100. And we got a T-57 heavy rushing in, but that does not matter. Oh, very, very low roll, considering the fact that it was under 100 damage of the average roll. Now, don't do this. This is a stupid thing for me to be doing. I don't recommend anyone do that, because that's just stupid. It's giving someone free damage. And remember what I said about the turret just breaking? Yeah. Modified configuration, they still broke the turret. Well, damage it rather than break it, but yeah. And then they bounce. I don't know how they bounced, because I'm pretty sure that shot hit the outer track, but more specifically, it went through a portion of the tank. So I remember watching that back in the replay and actually looking at it, and they actually went through the lower plate where it should have automatically penetrated, and they hit the track and did nothing. Speaking of lower plates, that's a juicy target. And as you can probably tell, 3,700 damage. Yeah, all the matches I'm going to be showing are 4,000, 5,000 damage games. Well, mostly 5,000 damage games. I think this is the only one that I don't get 5,000. It's like 4,700 and something. Did I mention how much I love the mobility of this thing? Feels like a medium tank. Drives like a heavy tank. Hits like a heavy tank. Speaking of hits like a heavy tank, I see a heavy tank that's about to get hit. Don't ask me how some of these rounds hit, because as you're going to see in a different one on Tundra, the freaking delay with my internet just makes rounds seem like they should miss more than they do. But that's it. I'm not going to get to fire again. This person just disappears. I love the 780. I'll be dead honest. I love it. It's all RNG dependent, but that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed. I'll have more content very soon. This stuff I'm not going to edit very much, but that's going to be it for now. So, be safe out there, happy hunting, and as always, I'll see you later.